The Cumans mu alpha nu omicron iota, Cominoi, Latin, Palladi, Comani, Cuni, Romanian, Cuman, plural Cumana, Polish, Palosi, Plausa, Russian, Polovsty, Ukrainian, Polovsy, Bulgarian, Czech, Plavchi, Georgian, German, Phalones, Philagi, Valvi, Valawen, Valani, were a Turkic nomadic people comprising the western branch of the Cuman-Kipchak Confederation. After the Mongol invasion, many sought asylum in Hungary, many Cumans having settled in Hungary and Bulgaria before the invasion. Related to the Pechenegs, they inhabited a shifting area north of the Black Sea and along the Volga River known as Cumania, where the Cuman Kipchaks meddled in the politics of the Caucasus and the Khwarezm Empire. Many eventually settled to the west of the Black Sea, influencing the politics of Kiev in Rus, the Galicia-Volhynia Principality, the Golden Horde Khanate, the Second Bulgarian Empire, Kingdom of Serbia, the Kingdom of Hungary, Moldavia, the Kingdom of Georgia, Abkhazia, the Byzantine Empire, the Empire of Nicaea, the Latin Empire, and Wallachia. The Cumans also had a preeminent role in the Fourth Crusade and in the creation of the Second Bulgarian Empire. Cuman and Kipchak tribes joined politically to create the Cuman-Kipchak Confederation. The Cuman language is attested in some medieval documents and is the best known of the early Turkic languages. The Codex Cumanicus was a linguistic manual which was written to help Catholic missionaries communicate with the Cuman people. The Cumans were fierce and formidable nomadic warriors of the Eurasian steppe who exerted an enduring impact on the medieval Balkans. They were numerous, culturally sophisticated and militarily powerful. The basic instrument of Cuman political success was military force, which dominated each of the warring Balkan factions. Groups of the Cumans settled and mingled with the local population in regions of the Balkans. Those Cumans that settled in the Balkans were the founders of three successive Bulgarian dynasties and the Wallachian dynasty. But in the cases of the Basarab and Asinid dynasties, medieval documents refer to them as Vlach dynasties. They played an active role in the Byzantine Empire, the Kingdom of Hungary, the Second Bulgarian Empire and Kingdom of Serbia, with Cuman immigrants being integrated into each country's elite. Names and etymology. The original meaning of the endonym Cuman is unknown. It is also often unclear whether a particular name refers to the Cumans alone, or to both them and the Kipchaks, as the two tribes often lived side by side. However, in Turkic languages Qu, Kun, Cuman or Oman means pale, sallow, cream-colored, pale yellow, or yellowish-gray, while it is normally assumed that the name referred to the Cumans' hair. Imre Barsky, a prominent Turkologist, has suggested that it may have other origins, including the color of the Cumans' horses, a traditional water vessel, known as a Cuman, or a Turkic word for force or power. Many of the names given to the Cumans in Slavic languages are also derived from words meaning pale, yellow-colored, or blonde. Polovsty or Polovet is often said to be derived from the Old East Slavic yellow by the Russians, all meaning blonde. However, according to O. Suleimanov, Polovsty may come from a Slavic word for blue-eyed, i.e., the Serbo-Croatian Plav means blue, and the Eastern Slavic equivalent would take the regular form *polov. A third etymology of Polovsty is also possible. The Slavic root pol, open ground, or field, which would therefore imply that Polovsty were men of the field, or men of the steppe. In Germanic languages, the Cumans were called Folban, Valani or Valwa, all derivations of Old Germanic words for pale. In the German account by Adam of Bremen, and in Matthias of Edessa, the Cumans were referred to as the blonde ones. The Hungarian term for the Cumans is kun, which in Old Hungarian meant nomad, but was later applied solely to the Cumans. As stated above, it is unknown whether the name Kipchak referred only to the Kipchaks proper, or to the Cumans as well. The two tribes eventually fused, lived together and probably exchanged weaponry, culture and languages, the Cumans encompassing the western half of the Confederation, while the Kipchaks and the Kankalis encompassing the eastern half. The word Kipchak is said to be derived from the Iranian words kip, red, blonde, and kak, chak, Scythian. This confederation and their living together may have made it difficult for historians to write exclusively about either nation. The member clans of the Cumans or Kipchaks were the Tertaroba, Etioba, Ietioba, K, Etogli, Koshoba, Urasoba, Elborili, Kangaroli, and Jolly, Durut, Jartan, Karabakli, Khotan, Hotan, Kilabaroli, Olelrik, Altunopa, Toksabishi, Birchovici, Ulashavici, Chitaravici, Elarbici, Kolabici, Itebici, Yeltunovici, Yetibishi, Berish, Olpilayuva, Emiakovi, Falagi, Olburli, Toksabici or Toksoba, Borkol or Bird Jolly, C. Certain or Curtain, Olas or Ulas, Kor or Kul, Inlunisk and Kongsog. The latter 7 clans eventually settled in Hungary.